As the Mahagathbandhan finally settled on a CM face in Bihar. Now we get you the big inside scoop on India Today. Mahagathbandhan has reached consensus on Tejashwi Yadav as the Chief Minister face for the alliance. According to RJD sources, all constituents of the Mahagathbandhan have agreed to endorse Tejashwi's leadership, and a formal announcement is expected in a press conference at noon today. Now, the development comes on the last day for withdrawing nominations as negotiations over seat sharing have stretched till the final hours. BJP, meanwhile, mocks Congress over the Mahagathbandhan joint briefing poster that does not have a picture of Rahul Gandhi. BJP takes Congress ka samman chori jaib ahead of the briefing. The Mahagathbandhan to also weigh their options on Mukesh Sahni of Vikashsheel Party as Deputy Chief Minister. With the state now heading into a high-voltage election, the Saffron Party has rolled out its top campaigners to set the political tempo. Home Minister Amit Shah kicks off his three-day tour today, while Party President JP Nadda leads key rallies in Aurangabad and Vaishali. And tomorrow, it's the Prime Minister's turn. The message from the BJP is loud and clear. The Saffron Party means business in Bihar.
मुख्यमंत्री का कैंडिडेट ऑलरेडी गठबंधन का तेजस्वी यादव जी 2020 में मुख्यमंत्री के चेहरे यही थे। इंडिया गठबंधन के कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी के चेयरमैन जिस दिन तेजस्वी यादव जी बने थे, लगभग सब लोगों को पता है कि ये जो है तेजस्वी यादव ही बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री होंगे। सीटों के बंटवारा के बाद गठबंधन की सहमति ऑल पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने मिलकर करके आज का ये निर्णय लिया है, और ये निर्णय कोई पहले से ऑलरेडी सबको पता है बिहार के अंदर में कि कौन कैंडिडेट है, कौन फेस है महागठबंधन का। लेकिन अभी जिन दलों में, जिन गठबंधनों में अभी तक फेस का कोई क्लियरेंस नहीं है, लाडले मुख्यमंत्री जी को प्रधानमंत्री ने अभी तक कोई सहमति नहीं दी है। उनका कोई ज्वाइंट प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होकर के नीतीश कुमार ही 2025 के 30 से मुख्यमंत्री होंगे, इस तरह की कोई अभी तक नहीं की गई है घोषणा।
At the last moment, if you were to get the nod from the Congress for him being Chief Minister, it does not hide, it cannot paper over, it cannot conceal the open internal dissension, rivalry, acrimony, suspicion, and rifts within the Mahagathbandhan. In fact, Tejashwi's leadership has been called into question because he was unable to coordinate a harmonized alliance, being the single largest party within the Mahagathbandhan. And to call as many as 11 or a dozen seats as friendly fights is the biggest misnomer that can exist. There is no friendly fight in competitive democratic politics. It shows clearly that the Mahagathbandhan has not been able to come to an agreement on seats, that the ambitions of individual components of it are far beyond that of the unity of the Mahagathbandhan. And in particular, let me add, for the Congress, its desire to get around 60 seats or more is far beyond either its electoral ability or its organizational strength. Tejashwi Yadav has no agenda to offer.
So we now get you the big inside scoop on India Today. The Mahagathbandhan has finally reached consensus on Tejashwi Yadav as the Chief Minister face for the alliance. The announcement will be made today at 12 noon. There's a joint briefing of the Mahagathbandhan. And now we tell you about the key challenges for Tejashwi Yadav, expanding beyond the Muslim Yadav base. That is what RJD is known for, tackling NDA's well-oiled poll machinery. That is also one of the challenges for Tejashwi Yadav, overcoming Lalu's legacy shadow. That's one of the biggest challenges that he needs to countering RJD's Jungle Raj image. So NDA has been attacking the RJD and the Mahagathbandhan over Jungle Raj, and that remains one of the biggest challenges for Tejashwi Yadav in Bihar, and also expanding beyond the Muslim Yadav image. Now, what is the importance of Tejashwi Yadav? Establishing independent leadership. He is the strongest. He has the strongest chance yet again, and capitalizing on the youthful appeal. That is also one of the key points of Tejashwi Yadav, and establishing long-term credibility is also one of the important points, reviving opposition momentum in the state of Bihar and cashing anti-incumbency against Nitish Kumar in the state of Bihar. So those are the important factors if Tejashwi Yadav becomes the Chief Minister, face of the Mahagathbandhan, and the announcement is also going to be made by the Mahagathbandhan at 12 noon today. Now, trouble brews within the Mahagathbandhan. In Darbhanga, 50 leaders from the RJD's extremely backward cell have quit, alleging no respect for backward classes.
हम लोग जिला स्तर से लेके प्रदेश कमेटी से लेके तेजस्वी प्रसाद यादव और लालू यादव तक गुहार लगाया कि दरभंगा जिला में अति पिछड़ा के लिए कुछ सोचिए, अति पिछड़ा को एक सम्मान देने का काम कीजिए। आप दो नहीं एक टिकट भी दीजिएगा तो हम लोग सम्मानित हो जाएंगे। हमारा अति पिछड़ा का कोई भी भाई चुनाव लड़ लेगा तो हम लोग खुश रहेंगे, आपके साथ रहेंगे। इस 28 वर्षों में राष्ट्रीय जनता दल दरभंगा जिला के 10 विधानसभा में एक भी सीट किसी अति पिछड़ा वर्ग के लोगों को देने का काम नहीं किया। मैं बड़ी भारी मन से, दुखी मन से राष्ट्रीय जनता दल के प्राथमिक सदस्यता और सभी पद से आज इस्तीफा देता हूं और राष्ट्रीय जनता परिवार से अलग होता हूं।
तेजस्वी प्रसाद यादव जी हमेशा मंच से कहा करते थे कि जिसकी जितनी हिस्सेदारी उसकी उतनी भागीदारी मिलेगी, और उन्होंने बोला था अपने मंच से कि अति पिछड़ा समाज सिर्फ वोट बैंक नहीं है, अति पिछड़ा समाज पावर बैंक है। लेकिन आज आप देखे होंगे, आपके माध्यम से मैं बताना चाहता हूं, आप लोग भी देखे होंगे कि दरभंगा जिला में अति पिछड़ा समाज राष्ट्रीय जनता दल के द्वारा, अभी भोला बाबू बता रहे थे कि एक भी जब से इसकी गठन हुई है राष्ट्रीय जनता दल का, तब से किसी अति पिछड़ा समाज के लोगों को यहाँ से टिकट नहीं मिला है। पटना की रैली थी, अति पिछड़ा जगाओ और तेजस्वी सरकार बनाओ, उसमें दरभंगा की भागीदारी सबसे ज़्यादा हुई थी, उसमें हमने अपनी ताकत लगा दी थी, लेकिन नेता पता नहीं कहाँ सोए हुए हैं।
And in an exclusive interview with India Today's Maria Shakil, Tejashwi Yadav spoke of his Chief Minister ambitions. Listen in.
तेजस्वी, लेकिन महागठबंधन ने फॉर्मली क्यों नहीं अनाउंस किया?
5-10 दिन बाद हो जाएगा।
तो जब आप राहुल गांधी के साथ यात्रा में थे, आपने बार बार बोला कि महागठबंधन का आप चेहरा हैं, ये अंडरस्टूड है, लेकिन फॉर्मल अनाउंसमेंट में क्या देना?
समय पे हो जाएगा।
And now we get you Tejashwi Yadav's SWOT analysis. What are his strengths? What are his weaknesses? So his strengths include a strong connect with the youth voters. That's one of the key factors of Tejashwi Yadav. He has shifted political focus from caste to unemployment. Tejashwi Yadav has been speaking on the unemployment issue at various occasions, and that remains his key focus. He retains a solid Muslim Yadav vote base. That is what the RJD is known for. Now, the weakness includes RJD is still burdened by the Jungle Raj legacy of Lalu Yadav's era, and that remains one of the biggest challenges and the biggest weakness for the RJD and Tejashwi Yadav. Law and order image issues also from the Lalu era that still linger. The NDA has been attacking the Mahagathbandhan and the RJD over the same at multiple occasions. So law and order, the Jungle Raj image remains the biggest challenge for the RJD and Tejashwi Yadav. And he also needs to prove governance capability. So Tejashwi Yadav needs to prove that he is capable, and he needs to prove how he will be different from the Lalu era, from the rule of Lalu Prasad Yadav. Now, there's an opportunity as well. RJD won 75 seats in 2020, which was close to power. So they can capitalize on jobs and education to expand that base. And there's a strong position to lead if alliance performs well for the RJD. But there are also some threats involved. Now, the threat is that RJD's weak organizational structure as compared to BJP is the biggest threat for Tejashwi Yadav. BJP's strong booth-level network could also be a major hurdle for the RJD and the Mahagathbandhan. There's a lack of structural depth which may limit the electoral success for the RJD.